Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This was the best place I could find. So I'm currently at Manchester Airport waiting for my flight, which is in like 2.5 hours. Or even earlier than that actually. So in the meantime, I have one past paper, polar coordinates homework, and I have normal distribution homework. So 3 pieces of maths work that I need to do. Hopefully by the start of this flight, but I probably won't be able to get it done by then. So I'm gonna try and get this done, at least a past paper, as soon as possible. And then yeah, this is gonna be a very interesting video because it's probably the most interesting location that I've ever done a getting cooked vlog before. But yeah, let's dive straight into it. I brought my calculator too on this trip, yeah, just for this. Alright, so first question. Shows a sketch. Complete the table. Okay, trapezium rule. Nice. Okay, when x equals 2, y equals 2. When x equals 6, y equals... Alright, don't waste time like re-putting values, just substitute x like in real algebra and then just, you know, store like variables in programming, wherever. Okay, 5.65 whatever, so irrational. Wait. Complete the table giving values of y, but it doesn't say give exact values. 8 to the power of 3 over 2. You can't... Square root of 8 is 2 root 2, 2 root 2 to the power of 3. Square root 8 is 8 to the power of 3 over 2 is the same as 8 root 8, and then divide that by 4, so 2 root 8, and 2 root 8 is what? 4 root 2, so you can simplify that. Okay, that's one more. Use trapezium rule. Okay, area equals a half h in this case is 4, half times 4, and then first plus last value, which is 6 root 3, and then plus 2 times whatever value is in the middle because you're repeating those signs. 2 plus 4 root 2. And then that gives us the area as... Hopefully it doesn't want an exact value. It says approximate to 3 decimal places. Okay, 51.412. Okay, first question, let's go. Question 2. Find the first 4 terms of the binomial expansion. Okay. So using Pascal's triangle, it's 2 plus kx to the power of 7. So in ascending powers of x, so it's just 2 to the power of 7, which is 1 to 8, plus, and then 2 to the power of 6. Okay, then you need to use the NCR formula, so that's the exponent, and then the term in the sequence, or how many x's you want. So we're gonna do 7 multiplied by 10 times 2 to the power of 6, 448, and then kx. Okay. And it wants the first 4.
Central, you get the central build up or anything you get. And that would be that's what I'm saying, that's the difference. One drop makes sound.
Okay, that's 4 marks done. Okay, given that the coefficient of... So 1890 equals 560 k cubed. That gives us k cubed is 1890 divided by 560, 27 over 8. And then cube root that, you get 3 over 2. Alright, cool. That's 7 marks there. So now we're doing division. Well, this is remainder theorem, so we're currently saying when we have a function, and the question is when f of x is divided by 2x minus 1, the remainder is 30. So I believe you just substitute x equals 1 over 2, because if 2x minus 1, okay, we'll just see. It says it's a show that question, so we'll know if we get the wrong answer or not. F of x 1 over 2. And that should equal 30. So we get
Alright. One.
okay, we get 3 plus 1 over 4.
You got
Okay, I get 1 over 4a plus b equals that, which means, nice, a plus 4b equals 114, which is exactly what I wanted us to show. Okay, so now we know x plus 1 is a factor of f of x, which means if we put x equals minus 1, then we should get the entire function equals to 0. Okay, so let's do that then. 20 minus negative 24. Yeah, this is easy because minus 1, you square it is 1, you cube it is minus 1, etc. So the actual coefficient stays the same. Equals 0. So that means a plus b equals 21. Let me just check that. Yeah, that should be right. Okay. So find value of a and value of b. So substituting in, so a equals 21 minus b. Substitute that in, we get 21 plus 3b equals 114. That gives us b is 31, and then a equals minus 10. Strange values, to be honest. 3d, find a quadratic factor. So we currently have a linear factor for the function, and the function is a cubic function. But we want a quadratic factor, which means we need to find another linear function and then just multiply those two linear factors together to get a quadratic factor. Oh, how can we do that? I mean, the easy solution is to just get the original function, because now we know a and b. By the way, this is the question, I didn't show you. So I'm going to get the original function, so 24x cubed plus, minus 10x squared minus 3x plus 31. Because it's only 2 marks. So I'm going to factorize this using my calculator. 24 minus 10 minus 3, 31. So minus 1. So -1 is one factor, or like one solution, sorry. And then the other two are imaginary, which means we need to do long division. Oh well, let's do long division then. Also, there's people left. I don't know why they came and sat next to me. That was kind of creepy, not gonna lie. Anyways, long division. Okay, and we're factorizing out by x plus 1. 24x squared. Alright, okay. So now we have a quadratic factor of 24x squared minus 34x plus 31. Okay, question 4. How much time do we have? Oh, time is going fast. Okay. We have a circle question or like something like that. The area of the sector ZYW. Okay, so we have radians, so the area of a sector is, when it's in radians, it's whatever the value is, over 2 pi, and then pi r squared, isn't it? Which is the same as theta over 2 r squared. Okay. So that means we have 0.7 over 2 times, what is r? R is 5, 25. So that gives us 8.75 centimeters squared. Okay, 4b, the area of the flag. What is the flag though? Oh, the flag is the entire thing. So you need to work out the triangle. Okay, so it's half AB sine C. So we know that this line is also 5, and then the other angle is just pi minus 0.7. So it's half 7 times 5 times sine, then pi minus 0.7. And that gives us 35 times 0.5 times sine, pi minus 0.7. Let me show. Okay, I'm not in radians. I need to change that to radians now. And then we have an area of 11.2, but that's not the total area because we also want to add on the 8.75 from before. That gives us 20.02. Okay, now the length of the perimeter of the flag. So I don't know how to do that, man. So first we need to get the arc length. Arc length is just theta times r, which is 0.7 times 5, so 3.5 centimeters. And then we need to get the length of xz, which is the longest length of this triangle. How do we do that? Well, I think we might have to do cosine rule, you know? Okay. A squared, or xz squared, equals 7 squared plus 5 squared. A squared equals b squared plus c squared minus 2bc. 275 cos, and then that angle, which is pi minus 0.7. Okay, that gives us A is and then we need to square root that. That gives us A as 10.6554. So that means total perimeter is all of those added together. So 10.6554 plus 3.5, which is the arc length, plus 12, which is 26.16. Hopefully, anyway. Okay, that's that question. Question 5. Because they give so much space for these questions, and this is 2 pages per page, 2 pages per sheet of paper, so they're like really small and condensed here. Anyways, okay, circular equation now. Here's the question. The coordinates of the center of C. Oh, easy one. Okay, that gives us center is 1 minus 7. Okay, next question, exact value of the radius. Let's just keep on doing the circular equation. Equals 50. So that means the radius is square root 50, which is 5 root 2. And then the y coordinates of the points where the circle crosses y-axis. So when it crosses y-axis, x equals 0. So just substitute that in, x equals 0. That means y plus 7 squared equals 50, which is the radius squared. And then when x equals 0, minus 1 squared is 1, so equals 49. So y squared plus 14y equals 0. That means y can equal y plus 14 equals 0. So y equals 0 or y equals minus 14. But I kind of want to check that, to be honest. So when y equals minus 14, so 196 plus 14 times, yep, that gives 0. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. Find an equation of the tangent to C at the point 2, 0. If we want to find so you could do implicit differentiation, right? But since this is not that complicated at the moment, I think what they want you to do is work out the gradient between 2, 0 and the center. So that's what I'm going to do. So change in y over change in x. Change in y is 7, and then 1, 7 over 1. Let me just check. Yeah, that equals 7. So the perpendicular gradient is minus 1 divided by 7, which is minus 1 over 7. And then we just work out a line equation from that. So y equals minus 1 over 7 x minus 2. So y equals, oh, we need to give them this format. So ax plus by minus ax plus by plus c equals 0. We need to give it that format. So that gives us x plus 7y plus minus 2. Sorry. Wait, is that 2? That's a 2. Minus 2 equals 0. You know, I haven't been to like Singapore's airport, so that's Changi Airport. It's like the best airport in the world, bro. I've only been there a few times, but it's really so cool. A lot better than Manchester Airport, which is where I am currently. Yeah, I tried my best to find a place where I could like study, and this is the quietest place I could find with an actual like desk or worktop to work with. So okay, that's question 5, and now question 6. A geometric series with common ratio r equals minus 0.9 has sum to infinity 10,000. So when you're summing a geometric series to infinity, you have 1 over, no, it's a over 1 minus r, which is, so we don't have a, but we have 1 minus r. So 10,000 equals a over 1 minus 1 plus is 0.9. And then that gives us a, which is the first term, as 19,000. So now we want to find the fifth term. So we know A is 19,000 and R is minus 0.9. So that means the fifth term, so N5 is AR to the power 4, which is 19,000 times minus 0.9 to the power 4 times minus 0.9 to the power 4, which is 12,465 point. Okay, now 60, find the sum of the first 12 terms. S12 equals, so A1 minus R to the power of 12. Or is it N minus 1? It's N, isn't it? 1 minus R. So 10,000 multiplied by 1 minus 0.9 to the power of 12 all over 1 plus 0.9, which gives us 3776 or 3777 to the nearest integer. Okay. Question 7. Right. Find the value of y for which. Okay, so we have 1.01 to the power of y minus 1 equals 500. So I think we have to log both sides at this point. Let's do that then. Y minus 1 equals ln 500 divided by ln 1.01. Because when you logarithm a number and it has to the power of something, the power comes as a multiplier, as a coefficient to that logarithm. So we have that, and that means y equals 1 plus ln 500 over ln 1.01, which gives us the 625.56 to 2 decimal places. 7II. Also complex logarithm equation now. Okay, so currently we have this, and this is a 4-mark question. So, any ideas how you can do that? So, currently we have a logarithm here, but we have a coefficient on that logarithm, and then we have a plus 1 on this side. So, it's log base 4. Log 1 is equal to log base 4 of 4, because 4 to the power of 1 is 4, so log base 4 of 4 is equal to 1. And then on the other side, the coefficient, we can just make it a power, so that'll give us log base 4 of 3x plus 5 all squared equals log 4 3x plus 8 plus log 4 of 4. And when you add two logs together of the same base, it's essentially you can combine them into one single logarithm by multiplying them together. So let's do that. Wait, and then you can remove the log. So 3x plus 5 squared, all squared, equals 12x plus 32. That gives us 9x squared plus 30x plus 15 equals 12x plus 32, which gives us 9x squared plus 18x minus, I did something wrong, plus 25, minus 70. Okay, that gives us our solution. Okay, and then the second part of that question, hence solve. So let's see if this factorizes. 9, 18 minus 7. So that factorizes to 3x minus 1. And then 3x plus 7 equals 0. So that means x is either 1 over 3 or x is minus 7 over 3. So can it be either of them though? So we have, inside the log we have 3x plus 5 and then 3x plus 8. So what can it not be? It cannot be, the log can't be 0, right? okay, log base 4, you can have. Okay, you can't have 0 as a log, and you can't have a negative number as a log. So, 3x plus 5 for both of them is positive for that one. 3x plus 8 is positive for that one. For minus 7 over 3, it's not positive, and then so x is 1 over 3 is the only solution. Okay. Okay, so we have 4 cos x plus 70 degrees equals 3. We need to solve that now. So cos, just divide by 3 on both sides, by 4, sorry, equals 3 over 4. So cos x plus 70 is 3 over 4. So we inverse 3 over 4, but we want that in degrees, so x plus 70 degrees equals 41.41, and then we can just 360 minus that, 318.59. And then we want to go one step further, so 41.41 plus 360 is 401.41 degrees, and then we minus 70 from each of those values, which gives us 248.6 degrees, and then 331.4 degrees. It's crazy seeing so many people awake at 5:40 a.m. in the morning. But I had to wake up at like 1 a.m. and then leave my home at 2 a.m. just to arrive here for 4 a.m. Anyways, so that gives us the answer. And then 8ii, we want to find all the solutions to a different. So for this, we have a mixture of cos and sine in a single equation. So we want to use cos squared equals 1 minus sine squared. So let's do that. Minus 5 equals 6 sine squared, plus that gives us a quadratic with 12 sine squared theta plus sine theta equals minus 1 equals 0. So if we replace x for sine, then let's see if we can factorize that. 12, 1 minus 1, that does factorize, while 4 sine theta minus 1 multiplied by 3 sine theta plus 1 equals 0. So that gives us sine theta equals 1 over 4 and sine theta equals minus 1 over 3. And we want the answer in radians now. Like, why are they changing in the middle of a question? Okay, so if you do the inverse sine of 1 over 4, we get 0.2526, and then we do pi minus that, we get 2 minus 8, 9, and then we want to do the same for minus 1 over 3. We get a negative value, critical value, so we add 2 pi to that, 5.943, and then you can do pi minus the original, which gives 3.481. So those are our answers. Okay, we have quite a bit of time though. The curve has a turning point. We're making a lot of noise, anyways. The curve has a turning point at the point A. Using calculus, find the coordinates of the point A. So you have y equals 7x squared, 5 minus 2 root x. So we want to differentiate this. And it looks like we're gonna have to use, never mind. We can expand it and then do that, because we don't want to use pod. Oh no, the video just cut out because my alarm went off for whatever reason. Well, I'll probably have another alarm in like 10 minutes. I need to cancel that then. Oh, the other person. So the other person I'm flying with has passed security, so I should see them like around here anytime now. Yeah, but I want to finish this past paper before I go and find them, so I'm gonna do that and then talk to them later. Okay, so 35x squared minus 14x 5 over 2. Now we want to differentiate that. dy over dx equals 70x minus 14 times 5 over 2 is 35. X 3 over 2 equals 0. Because the turning point is where the gradient is 0 and the derivative of the function will give you the gradient function. So if we solve that now, we get 70 minus 35x half equals 0. 70 equals 35 root 35 root x. So root x equals 2. So that means x equals 4. Nice. Find the coordinates of point A. Oh, but we also need to find the y coordinate. So we need to plug that into the original function. So right. That gives us 1, 1, 2. So the coordinate is 4, 1, 1, 2. Okay. Okay. 9b. Use algebra to find the x coordinate of the point B, which is where it crosses the x-axis. So when it crosses the x-axis, y equals 0. So that looks kind of complicated, not gonna lie. Alright, let's see. So we know that y equals 35x squared minus 14x to the power 5 over 2. That means that all equals to 0. So if we divide by x squared, we will get, because you can take out a factor of x squared, which means x equals 0, and we already know that it crosses the x-axis at y here when x equals 0. So we don't need that solution. So that means y equals 35 minus 14x 1 over 2 equals 0. That gives us 35 equals 14 root x. So root x equals 35 over 14, which is 5 over 2, giving us x equals 25 over 4. So that's the x coordinate, and then we want to use integration to find the area of the region R. So we need to integrate from, is that negative? Wait a second. 25 over, so when 1, 7. That's not negative. That's so weird. Why is there a line here? Why is there a line here? That doesn't make sense. Oh well. Oh well, so we want to... So we know where the turning point is. We want to find this area here, and then we want to work out the area of the triangle, and then do the area of the rectangle minus the area of the integral, and then I'll find us the region R, and that's 5 marks. Okay. So we're integrating 35x squared minus 14x 5 over 2 dx with respect to x between where it crosses at B, which is 25 over 4, and then where the turning point is, which is 4. So you want to integrate that. 35 over 3x cubed minus minus 4x7 over 2. Okay, that gives us 406.9 minus, and then 4704 over 3. Okay, that gives an area of 172.23. But now we want to subtract that from the rectangle area. So rectangle equals 25 over 4 minus 4 multiplied by the height, which is 112. So that is 252. So 252 minus 172.23 we are showing is 79.77 to do decimal places. That should be the answer to that. Okay, I think we have one more question left. No, we're done. Okay, I'm gonna mark my answers now. Let's go. I need to get my laptop first for that. So the person I'm flying with is somewhere around this airport like area, because this is past security and it's like the only place where the shops are, so they're somewhere here. But I just don't know where they are. Also, I'm like super tired. So yesterday, the day before today, I slept 4 hours, and today I slept 6. So it's pretty crazy, to be honest. Can you turn on my hotspot so I can? Can I even turn on my hotspot while I'm recording? What? Can I really not? Dude, I can't turn on my hotspot. Okay, I'm gonna cut the video. Anyways, I'm back now. I'm back. So, I've just connected to my hotspot on my laptop. I'm gonna get the answers up there, and now I'm going to mark my work. And then I'm gonna go find that person, and then I'm gonna play Fajr probably. And then yeah, then hopefully get some more work done on math.
Failure.
I just realized because you can't use I can't access my school account if I'm abroad, right? So I need to. It's good though because I already printed out all my work, so that means I need to print out or like save a copy of the solutions of the mark schemes to the homework, so I can actually get them done. Okay, 2 4 root 2, yeah. Alright, let's go. Okay, yeah. And I got the correct answer. Okay, first answer, 5 marks. I mean, first question, sorry. Okay, this is the binomial expansion one. Yeah, let's see if I got it right. 1 to 8. Yeah. Okay, that was correct. Let's see if I got the second part. Yep, I did. Yeah, I've been losing quite a lot of marks on previous past papers, so hopefully this one goes well. Because I'm not rushing this one. I kind of am. Yeah, that gets us 2. Okay, M1. Yeah. And they didn't explain how to do the last part to that question, so hence find the quadratic factor of f of x. This may be done via long division, that's what it says in the mark scheme. Okay, so my answer wasn't wrong. And it wasn't an incorrect way of doing it. Okay, so that's 3. Question 4.
You stayed in. Did you stay? Yeah, I stayed. Because otherwise I would have saying for the taxi. And I was like, no, that's not happening. That's way too bad. So someone needs to stay.
I got the question wrong, bro.
It's not. It's indeed.
Okay, M1. So yeah, it is. Yeah, that's correct.
Even say Terminal 2 thing has
Yeah.
been done first, isn't it? Yeah.
Why did I get?
Traveling to any airport.
Why did?
To be fair, like, I know they get a problem around, but I actually think
Yo.
fix that.
I think I know what happened.
Security thing.
Guys, I did the entire method correct, okay? But I thought 7 squared was 35, and I got the answer wrong. I thought 7 squared was 35, and that's the reason I got the answer wrong.
No, yeah, it's not that. Yeah, CDG. I actually haven't.
Okay. Question 5 now.
A friend of mine, he's like a co-pilot, and they messaged him and said, oh, strikes. Like, oh, there might be a small.
So that means I've lost 1 mark already. So yeah, I was correct regarding the finding the tangent to a circle. I don't want to include children in mine. Yeah, so regarding the finding a tangent to the circle, instead of differentiating the circle, because that'll be implicit differentiation, you have to work out the gradient from the point to the center of that circle, and then find the perpendicular to that gradient, and then get the line equation from there.
Yeah.
So yeah, so another method of actually doing it is differentiating, but they didn't do it implicitly because you can rearrange to make y the subject of the formula, but it just means you have to square root like x and y. That's really strange.
When I came back, he didn't have one, so at the time,
It's a really complex differentiation, bro. So complex. Anyways. Next question. A is 19,000. A r to the power 4 for the 5th term. Yeah. Okay, this is correct. And I got this wrong, bro. How did I get this wrong? Oh my days. A is 19,000, but in the next part of the question, when I had to substitute A, I put 10,000 instead of 19,000, so I got the wrong answer. I'm losing easy marks, man. What am I doing? Anyways.
But I still always take
Question 7.
I'm sure at some point. It wasn't. Yeah. Well, then it's just at the same time.
Okay, full mark on that question. Question 8 now.
You understand?
Okay, I got full marks on that question, and then the last one now. Then I can finally go, bro. Okay, 9a. X equals 4, y equals 112, yeah.
That's why you
Okay, C.
It's interesting that you said
172.23, yeah. Okay.
ask you a question.
Yeah, nice. Okay, so I just lost 2 marks out of the entire paper. Okay. Those of my friends have been getting 4 marks on these papers, not gonna lie. Because these are old papers, so they're a lot easier than the ones that we currently have. So 73 out of 75. Nice. I finished that paper. I hope you enjoyed watching me do a past paper and marking it. And now I'm gonna go find that person, pray Fajr, inshallah, and then do some more math work. So don't worry, you'll see me again later in like an hour or so.